Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. Today we're going to be doing a format focus, looking at standard format. A deck we'll be trying out. Looks pretty interesting. Once again, we're going to be doing nature. So I think the AI is going to keep throwing nature decks at me until I get better at nature. It's just telling me I need to get good. Hey Cuban, how's it going? We're gonna do a quick warm-up game here, and then we'll jump into standard after that. Feeling pretty good. I slept well. I think I was maybe a little under-rested. But I'm feeling much better today. I think with this for now, I'm gonna look up crypto strategy here, see what they're running. It looks like Nubian. Yep, Nubian Death. They're running 2 Land of the Deads, 2 Scale Masters, a Frost Queen, a Surveya. They have a couple Skull Scepters, 1 Sulfuric Rain, a couple of Ragnar's, a couple of Brimstones. Okay. We'll start by and we'll play it slow here at the start. I think we need to save our blight bombs for better things like Priestess and Raving Necromancer. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to remove that relic right now. Maybe we'll draw it. I saw reprocessor got buffed. That was interesting. Looks like it's it went down to 1 and then it came up to 2 again. So yeah, that was kind of a nice top deck. And we will pip and destroy the Raving Necromancer as well. It still says 1 durability, but I think I read in the patch notes it went back up to 2. I don't know if that patch hit yet or not, but I hate using my 1 pip so early, but I need to get that off the board. He just drew a lot of cards. Drew 4 cards that turn. Interesting. Just to have a play, we'll put this out. The Ragnarok seemed like he was maybe a little worried about getting my creature off the board, so I figured to bring another creature out here. He hasn't drawn any of the 2/2 what are they called? Vile Reavers. 2/2 Blitz. He hasn't pulled any of those. Aw, no. Another one. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see if we can clean up this board here. Maybe we should heal. Yeah, I guess we should while we're at it. I mean, the only big creature he has is the Frost Queen Neferu, which I can probably do. I mean, this will even deal with that, so yeah, we'll heal up. Oh wait, that destroys weakest actually. Never mind. We're gonna play this. We won't heal yet. Actually, this kind of combos well. We'll do it like this. That'll clean up this whole board. We need removal here. So this is an Anubian. We'll leave it there for now. This is actually kind of nice because we're going to need, hopefully we get the removal card. Try to remove his relic. No, did not get it. I need to find a list of all the Sanctum cards and just like print it and tape it to my monitor so I can remember it. Oh, what a pull. Probably should have swung first before I use that. Well, I got very lucky. I pulled both of these. Although maybe I was unlucky that he had both scepters, but it worked out really well for me. So that put me at pretty close to lethal, not quite there. I don't know what we take off here. I mean, there's nothing scary there. We'll just leave the Sanctum be. Don't know if he could lethal with Land of the Dead. He could definitely lethal now with Land of the Dead. He has I don't know if the word for my god would protect me from... Oh, we drew enough 2 mines. I didn't even see that in hand. Alright, let's take a look at the daily standard deck that came out for the format. I kind of like building my own decks for standard. It's a lot of fun. So, yeah, I feel like I should structure into this stream maybe one day where I just maybe do my own thing, but build my own deck instead of having the AI select it for me. But here's a deck that went 6-0. I could show you. It came through my. Pull up the browser really quick. This is the breakdown of this week's format. Whoops, wrong screen. For standard, we have sort of a quick guide breakdown. There's not a lot of games to go off of. We have just a few hundred of each. But you can see Nature's topping the board right now. Just barely 52.8. Death is actually really low here, 40.6%. But yeah, Nature's at the top, and this is the #1 deck that it came back with. It was 6-0. And just to give that a quick look, jump back to the client. Let's go back here. So this is what it looks like. Pretty standard Nature, I think. The pack alpha. Looks like a pet and some guardians. The Journeyman, I don't know if Everborn is in standard right now. I'm curious about that. Have to look at the standard rules. We'll pull that up in a moment. I feel like Everborn should be. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to build your own decks. I'm actually gonna do some YouTube content doing that, just showing how to build a deck, things like, you know, mana curve and spells versus creatures and utility cards and finishers and that kind of thing. So it's got some pretty nice high level stuff. You have the Havner. This card I haven't seen often, Great Worm Soil Tiller. Oh, this is a new spoils called a revival card. Revival card. Nice. So the Bone Golem just removes like a really big creature, but so this is our standard deck. I'm curious about the rules really quick. Let's pull those up. Yeah, so the sets are Genesis Core, Etherbots, Welcome, Guardians, Revival, Age of Ascent, Roots of Ruins, and Spoils. Yeah, so Everborn would be live in this. I'm not sure about the banned cards, these 3 protos. Here, I can ask my AI really quick. What are protos 305, 43, and 308? See what it comes back with. Yeah, this looks pretty standard. Oh, there's Cyrus, Durizda, and Kaori. Okay, yeah, so Everborn's is completely live here. Like, the deck I was just playing, I could play here, right? Yeah, because they're all pretty sure that. Well, maybe not. I wonder if maybe some of those cards aren't eligible. Like, some of the spells might be from. I'm just gonna take a quick peek here. I go to ranked. Yeah, like, some of my spells might be from decks that. Yeah, most everything in here is spoils cards. I have the Blight Bombs. What are these? Dread Awakening? Those might not be allowed in this format. I think the Blight Bomb is allowed. These might be the only two cards that are disallowed. Yeah, I have a lot of decks for the variant. I've tried a lot of different things. Probably the one that's worked the best for me. I have these Moneymaker decks down here. Let's see if I can find the one deck that's... Maybe this meta. Yeah, let me pull it up. I gotta switch back to the list. Yeah, this is one that runs Arena. It was kind of fun. I needed to shine up a few more things here. I have a lot of things I can forge. I just need to get all my cards into one wallet to forge it. I'm sitting on a good amount of flux right now. But yeah, this card runs Arena, so I get the God Power where you can draw, and actually faced this deck earlier this week, but this is what I played for a while. It worked pretty well. And it has the Brood Parasites, but then I have another one that doesn't run those Brood Parasites. I think it's this Claw Trawler here. Yeah, and this doesn't have Arena either. And this was a little faster, actually. It worked kind of nice. It's a little shinier, but still a few things I can shine up. And, this was a nice deck. Played this a few times. And then I also slotted Voligen into a few zombie decks, or not zombie decks, Nubians. Basically was playing a Nubians for so long. Yeah, this deck is very shiny. Actually, this deck is all diamond. I don't know why I don't play this more often, but I think it maybe struggled a bit. Maybe around rank 11 started to struggle a bit, so I don't play it as often, but I definitely could tweak a few cards in it. It's probably not optimal, like these keepers, I'm not sure about those. Hand of the Abyss. There's probably a few things I could put in here that are a bit better, but it did run 2 Land of the Deads. Yeah, even this Semu, I'm not sure that's optimal. Some Must Meteors. Yeah. So yeah, I do have a few decks for the Voligen. Yeah, there's a couple Dread decks, and then a few Dread decks I had tried, and then just a Nubians really. I think I was trying the mill concept a little bit. Now this isn't really a full mill deck, but mills maybe something that could work well with it too. It's a cool card though. I mean, you can almost slot it into any deck. I mean, I would love to stick it in the Everborn deck, but unfortunately it has a non-Everborn tribe, so it would just mess it up. But it's a really nice card just to have in any death deck. Anyways, we were gonna do standard game, right? Yeah. The standard format, pretty sure. Yeah, so we would have to pull those up 2 mines out of our deck. I don't know if that breaks our deck, but it's a pretty powerful card, the up 2 mines in that deck. So might be fun to play like Nature Everborn's in here though. I feel like that would play really strong. I've also wanted to explore the Magic Everborn's a bit. They have that one card. It's an 8-drop Magic card, right? Yeah. Here. This thing. Yeah, Spore Emitter, I feel like, and I happen to have 1,000 meteorite copies of this, is selling for like under a penny, so I bought a bunch. But yeah, it's a pretty strong card. It does 5 to each enemy character, so I mean it wipes board, does 5 to their face, and it's a big 5/8, so it's hard to remove. And it's a common, so you can slot 2 in. You know, and if you run Evolve, you could get even more of them. And Magic has ways to unlock, unlock mana pip, so I feel like it would be pretty strong Magic Everboard deck. I'd like to build that, but yeah. All right, let's queue up with our given deck here. This is our nature standard deck. We'll see how it does. I understand why the Kaori is banned from this mode. I guess I don't really get why Durizda and Cyrus are also banned. I mean, yeah, Durizda's pretty strong. Looking at Cyrus. I don't know, there must be some combo with them that's broken. I'm not sure which god power this runs, but I'm assuming it's gonna be like a Badger probably. You're running arena? I'm missing my whole loadout. Ryana? Okay. Yikes. OTK at 7. Wow. Saw the turtle played the other day. That seemed pretty strong. Can't believe its Roar is shuffle 2 spike traps in. That seems pretty strong for 3 mana. One sec, I need to alt tab for a moment. This is the time every day, and 25 I gotta start up my trading stuff. I spent most of yesterday working on my stock stuff. Fortunately, I can't kill here. Yeah. Let's go big body. Hmm. Probably heard of that one. You know, I used to hate on Cutthroat Insight, but I've been using the Everborn card. Is it Dissolving Horror, which is basically the same thing. And there is actually a lot of skill involved in using that card. Like, not always. Sometimes it's straightforward what to grab, but often you're trying to identify like the engine of your opponent's deck, and there actually is a lot of skill to that card. Often I'll pull it and grab this guy, yeah. Getting pretty good value from the Bossmeister here. I already have one of these in my deck, yeah. Guess I'll take a second. Oh, am I overdrawing? Oh no, this isn't good. I gotta play the Gobbler now. I have a lot of options at 6. That's nice. I am gonna overdraw, aren't I? It's just gonna fizzle, I think. I guess the Bone Golem will work against Serena, yeah. It's a good removal. Oh, it won't? Yeah. I've got to get some cards out of hand here. Fortunately, these are just fizzling. We'll play. I don't know the combo, I'll have to learn that. Respell you cast permanently gives her 1/1. Oh, flip. Getting it to flip, slowed it down. I misplaced the Zhong. Okay. Yeah. I have to get better at that in general, just putting cards. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I got milled. Alright, what does this do? We get this out just to start, try to get a combo going here. Oh, I needed the Zhong. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. I feel like the combo's coming now. Or you said 7 mana plus 1 pip, so yeah, I think he's got it. Interesting, he got rid of the golem. Oh, this had sleep. Oh, it does. I only knew this card as removing durability. I didn't completely overlook the sleep. I missed for 8 there. Was the Thought Siphon? Make sure to wake it up this time. Is exactly 5 cards in hand. So much sleep. I don't know, do I have a second, let me check my deck list. Curious if I have a second one. No, I only have one Basilisk in my deck. Not sure I want to bring this out. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I was worried about that. At least I got my Basilisk back. This is the combo. Is it happening? Oh no, it's happening. Should I AFK and just go get a coffee? OTKs. I don't know how I feel about OTKs in this game. I know they're supposed to be a part of the game, but yeah, I kind of feel like they're not fun. Anything that can ignore board. Although an OTK that takes that many turns to pull off, I don't mind as much as like sometimes I'll get like turn 4 or turn 5 OTK'd when I have a really nice board out. Like the OTKs that could just like completely ignore board just seem kind of unfun, but I know it's part of the game, so. That was an interesting combo, I've never seen that one. So I see why you say the Journeyman, I needed him on the left side. He would have slowed that combo, stopped it. Yeah, Teachers. Teachers are one deck that's not fun to play against. Carvings, yeah. I was in Mythic a week or two ago, I think, and when I started my Mythic weekend ranked, I ran into back-to-back carvings, and both games I was just like, you know, controlling the board. I even had a Shielding Beast out, I think, and the carvings, just the way it fell, he just kept hitting me to face. And I had a Shielding Beast out on the board, but he was just ignoring it. I feel like carvings especially is a deck where you can just play your best, like optimally against it, and still kind of lose. Yeah. I think I even looked at the carvings hand and put something in the bottom. The only things that really work is if you can catch the legendary in his hand, put it on the bottom of his deck, but even that, I mean, they have ways to draw it back out of their decks. To be a bit more careful this game not to overdraw. Yeah, take it easy, avocado. That was a maybe not a great play on my part. I think we'll just God Power here. After this, I'm going to see if I can pull up that blog post on the upcoming Battle Pass. I'm curious what's going on there. Oh, we're in danger. He had swung here, had a chance to clear board. Feels a little greedy, but it would clear the board. He's about to hit 6 mana though. I feel like he's probably got stuff to buff his creature, so we're gonna just play this. Yeah, it's no matter what order we play him in, yeah. Alright, that's probably GG. Yeah, I don't think we can really come back from this. Let's take a quick look at our market scan. Actually, we haven't looked at that in a minute. So if we set this to all and exclude core welcome, these are the current top value cards I'm finding. Probably gonna do a little shopping off stream, just pick some of these up. Got that Diamond Academy Apprentice for 49 cents. Yeah. Still nothing on the list that's super pricey. I could always like increase the price here, but drop down for price. If we wanted to look at things at like $25 to $100, like it can get really pricey. But try to stick to the lower cards for now, just the cheap ones here. Yeah, so I'll probably pick up a few of these. I mean, these are pennies, 50 cents, couple pennies. A whale watching section. The rare stuff. Yeah, I mean, I could switch the rarity to. I mean, we could do. I think I have a shine option in here. I thought I had a shine option. Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, quality. I mean, I could switch it to diamonds only, and this was all the diamonds that are of value. But I mean, some of these are probably. Oh, all these actually are under $1, so not too bad at all for diamonds. And then if we wanted to look at, say, we want to get really crazy, go diamond legendaries, golds, yeah. So if we switch to golds, yeah, everything in here is 10 cents, 12 cents, 15 cents, not too bad. Let's get really crazy. We'll do gold legendaries. Set this to legendary. Here's the gold legendaries. Should probably find a way to get Zaskia and Glenn off of these lists, because those were just overprinted, but here's everything. Gold legendaries. I think everything's under $5 here. I do want to wire in a buy button here so I don't have to use two sites, but last time I tried that, it was asking me to onboard to the Immutable X system, which I might end up still doing. I'm working on a video game idea, something to do in my spare time, just creating a video game. I'll probably just run it up on the Immutable X system. We can check for variants too, I think, if we go here. This will list all the variants for sale by value. It's like Mayday is the highest value, but I mean, all these value scores are sub 1. And these are just very pricey cards, but that's the variant list currently. That's for sale. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can pull up that blog post. Alright, Battle Pass Season 13, yeah. Or wait, we just did Season 13. Is there not a new blog post up for the new, oh, maybe I'll have to get the link from the Discord. Yeah, Season 14 that's coming up, right? Yeah. I don't see it linked up on the blog yet. Well, if I find that, we can go over that next stream. But let's go ahead. We'll do one more match here. wonder if Selena's mark would be better in this game mode. I don't know. Yeah, this is the deck I want to build. It looks like a lot of fun. The blue Everborn. I think it's a little slow, the blue Everboard, but once it gets to that 8 mana, that's pretty strong. And you can still run things like Rending Queen and Consuming and Shielding Beast if you want. Yeah, the value list, you kind of have to apply the filters to find the good stuff. I can tweak the scores too if I want more of like I will put this out. What is that, the one that unlocks the mana lock? Yeah. I could be pipping that next turn. Trying to decide if I want to play this. Yeah, I baited something, so that's good. Maybe still too early to play this. I don't know. He has at least one more of those. Might even be running some spells, like direct damage spells. Just good value to keep the Everborns off. Everborn's locked, yeah. Yeah, I think Nature, Magic, and Death will probably be the best for Everborn. Surprised we haven't seen more Nature Everborn, but has those mitosis. The twice blooming. Did I break his deck? What happened? Well, this will never trigger, right? I don't really want to hold it in hand. He didn't even tip there. For God Power, he could have hit that. I have a Rending Queen. Oh, he has Epiphany. Yeah, Rending Queen would wreck my day. It's got a lot of Sporophytes. I think that would clear my board. Well, maybe not with the armor. Actually, no, it wouldn't clear. He's only got 5. I guess that's game. Yeah, I might work on that deck list a bit. Maybe for a Friday stream and just show that. That's when I wanted to play. But we are at time, so we'll wrap up for today. Thanks for watching. I'll make sure to tag that deck list as well on the YouTube video. But some photos I had tagged yesterday. Some cool stuff here. Is this a star being born? I think this is like Hubble. What is this? Or James Webb Space Telescope. Here they found some object beyond Pluto with an atmosphere 300 miles wide. Maybe another planet beyond Pluto. That's kind of wild. It must be very cold though, that far out in space. And then this is let's see, another James Webb Space Telescope. Portion of the sky about 1/5 the size of a full moon. Contains thousands of galaxies. Yeah. It says the redder the galaxy, the farther away it is, but that's a really pretty photo. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. We'll let's see if there's anybody we can raid quick. Keep forgetting to do that every week. Try to support some of the other GU streamers if anybody's online and stream. Would love to get like a raid chain going throughout the day and just do like one streamer to the max out. Doesn't look like anybody is online except for me, so maybe another day we'll find someone to raid. I was talking to some of the team about maybe doing like cross collaborations between games and trying to find other games that other communities that would does Dude Control online? I didn't see him. Oh, he's playing card. Oh yeah, there he is. We will throw the red. All right, I'm gonna hit the button. Never done this before. Have a good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.